irritated a little bit, but I mean, that's a given. I mean, there's literally ice everywhere. But hood pins are holding up good. I got new headlights on order, like the housings. They're black housings. They look really good. It needs spark plugs. 2 of them aren't firing the best, I guess you could say. It's almost like a misfire. It's not quite misfiring, but you can hear it on a cold start. Once it warms up, it's better, but yeah. All right, it is again the next day from the last clip. I just keep slacking. It's finally a nice day out, so now we're gonna do 7 things. Now we're gonna do it. 7 things I hate about the Mustang. Let's go. Cold start. Got pretty cold last night, not gonna lie. Alright guys, catch you in just a second. Alright, I'm not even gonna lie to you guys. As these winter days go on, I really miss the GXP. The thing was a beast in the snow. It never failed me. Well, this hasn't failed me either, yet. But I'm just saying, I miss the GXP so much. Every time I see it, I'm like, I already asked her to buy it back once, and she said she doesn't want to sell it right now. But when she does, I'll be the first to know. I don't know, I just miss it. Yeah, I'll pick this up and we'll go do 7 things I hate and some other. All right, well, that's incredibly frustrating. The girl I was supposed to meet here, isn't here. She's in a meeting all day. So, son of a bitch, man. I'm trying so hard to get a job here. Way harder than I feel like I should be trying. Like, she wanted me to work here, and she scheduled me a phone interview with her 2 days ago. She never freaking called me. I don't understand. She never called at the time or any time that she said she was gonna. She never called. So, and I keep emailing her and stuff, and I'm trying to get in contact with her, and the manager here said, yeah, she keeps meaning to get a hold of you to have you come in. Every time I come here, she's not here. How do you work if you're not here? I come here every day. I don't get it. I'm so pissed off. I just got a job at Fleet Farm that I love, but the more and more I work there, 50 hours a week is what they need me for. My leg that you guys know I just broke can't take it. It's like it starts to give out like halfway through my shift, and because I'm lifting heavy stuff. And this, I wouldn't be lifting anything. I'd be selling cars, and I could market and stuff, and it'd be awesome. It's so hard to get a job here. I may go over 7 things because there's some things I don't like, but there's a lot of things I like too. It's worth it. So starting off with, none of these are in order. A thing I hate about this car is the cheap interior. I thought my Grand Prix had a cheap interior. This is worse. Everyone told me, oh, you're buying a Ford, it's gonna be terrible. I didn't believe it. I was like, oh, it's just stereotypes. For the interior, like the interior, you thought your Grand Prix was bad? Pull into 1044 here so we can talk and not be distracted. Nice 5.0. There's a nice Fusion Sport. This is one I'd seriously want, that white one. I'd seriously want that as a daily. But we're gonna stop just right here up against these. It's like the quality of the interior, like everything on the steering wheel is pretty good. I like the steering wheel a lot, but it's like this stuff and like this, like the door panel is so cheap. Everything on it is plastic. All this, like this is pretty sturdy. I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't like move and shake like the Grand Prix. Like it's really sturdy. Doesn't rattle or anything. If you guys hear rattling, it's because I have change in there. But The e-brake is like really freaking loose. This all goes into cheap. Like this stuff's all really cheap. Like look at that, you can wiggle it. This stuff, I say the center console is pretty good. It's sturdy. This up here is okay. It's like soft touch material, but like this, it looks really cool. You know, it looks like a Mustang, but it's like just the cheap materials, man. Yeah, it's just crap. The second thing I hate is the room back there. I didn't think it was gonna be that bad, especially coming from a 4-door. But you literally, just sitting behind me, my seat's not even all the way back. It's like halfway back. There's no leg room whatsoever. Like you could only fit like a car seat with a small child in it, and I'm not gonna do that to my kid. They're not gonna ride in this car. This car will be gone by the time my kid's born in July. Yeah, it'll be gone in the spring, hopefully. Otherwise, I'll have to just buy something else also. Because we do have the Maxima, but that door in the back on the Maxima doesn't open. So, yeah, I don't know. Get that fixed, whatever. It's probably something stupid. So another thing I hate about this thing, about the interior, is it's a hate / love. It was in the things I love is the radio. I love the radio, but I hate how they wired it. The Bluetooth, when you hit, like if you're connected to Bluetooth, right, and you hit like a bump on the road, it disconnects. So the wiring is not tight. It disconnects, and you have to reconnect it, and you have to be either on Wi-Fi or data, your cell phone data, to connect to Bluetooth, I believe. At least that's how it seems like. And it's so hard to reconnect it. It can never, my phone can never pick up this radio. I don't know if it's because how they wired it, or if it's because it's a cheap radio. But I'm not going to monkey with it too much, because like I said, I won't have this thing that long. It's just going to be a fun car to have, you know, until I can get a 4-door vehicle, or a manual one. If I do get a manual one, we're going to have to get another vehicle for the kid, because I'm not putting him in it. But like I said, I do want a manual Mustang like this. I really love this car. And then another thing I hate about it is the automatic. It's such a sloppy transmission. It's so bad. Like the GXP's transmission was better, I think. I can't drive it in first, second, or third because it whines really loud in second and first. You don't know, like, you don't know what gear you're in, and then that you can just see in there. Yeah, you just don't know what gear you're in, or like what you're in. It's like that. Like, is that third or drive? It's drive. That's third, but there's like, you just don't know, and it sucks, and the transmission sucks, and it just sucks, guys. Like, the transmission sucks. Like, it's like the GXP, but worse, honestly. And like this stuff, what is this? Like, they could have come up with something better. Like, now dirt gets in there and it's hard to get it out, and like all that down there I gotta get. But yeah, so that's some things I hate about the interior. Going to the exterior now. This is honestly probably more than 7 things, but another thing I hate about this car, and it's not the car's fault, it's the previous owner. You put these louvers on but did not paint them gloss black to match the wheels, and it's just ugly. Like, you should have painted these. So that needed to be painted, and these need to be painted. That's another thing. Another thing I hate on this vehicle, it's this vehicle personally, is one of the front calipers is bad, so the braking's not the best. Sucks, but it can be fixed. Another thing I hate is whoever had this vehicle has fucked up the front bumper, right? Look at all this stuff. And this is another thing I hate. It's so bad. You can hardly tell. But oh, that's salt, never mind. But no, another thing I hate. Another thing I hate is there's a couple small. Oh, that's not, never mind. That's just like crap right there. But there's a small speck of surface rust right there, which can easily be fixed. It's another thing I hate. And it needs spark plugs. So that's pretty much everything I hate about the car. Otherwise, I love it. It's just most of it is faults from the previous owner, you know, not taking care of the transmission, not taking care of the body, not painting the louvers and the mirrors when we put them on, stuff like that. He did have a good taste in wheels, I will say that, and exhaust. But yeah, so that's pretty much everything I hate about the car, really. Trunk space is pretty good for a coupe, can't complain. It's comfortable when you're riding. Besides, one more thing. By the way, I'd love that truck, or that truck, or that truck, but I want a black one. All right, next, the last thing that I hate is the ride quality on these springs. I believe they're Roush springs, lowering springs, and the quality is really bad. The ride is bumpy, man, and something feels loose in the suspension. Yeah, it's pretty bad quality. I wanted to get Godspeed lowering springs, and I still might do that this winter. Or not Godspeed lowering springs, I always say that. Godspeed coilovers. They have good reviews. People say it rides great. Everything feels tight, which is what I want. So I might do that. But that's going to conclude the video, guys. So like, comment, subscribe to the channel. More videos on the Mustang while I have it. And then stay tuned for an LS4 coming hopefully soon, if the numbers work. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out. Nice Porsche.